I think we all know how special the team we have this year is. And that's why trading for Xander Bogaerts was such an important move for us, to show how serious we are about finally taking down the Dodgers, winning this division, and chasing a World Series for the Colorado Rockies. I'm excited to see how much better Xander Bogaerts can make this team, and it was cool to see his 300th career home run. But there is still a lot of work for us to do, and as we begin today's episode, number 127, we are ahead of the Dodgers by 2 games, and are set to take them on yet again. This is our last series against the Dodgers for quite some time, and they just won the previous series against us. If they were to sweep this 3-game series, they would take over the NL West lead. Let's begin with Xander Bogaerts. We go top 3. It's 1-0 Colorado, 2 on. 1 down, a line drive base hit to center field. But Bellinger gets it in quickly as we cannot send the runner from third. Bases loaded, 1 down. David Geronimo is next and he's underneath it. Soft pop to short, 2 down. Brings up Trey Turner, and this one's given a ride. Deep to left field, Conforto on the move, and he gets to it on the warning track. Close call for Tony Gonsolin. We'll jump ahead to the 6th inning. Now tied at 2, runners at the corners with 2 down. Conforto up the middle, nice play by Bogaerts, and the throw in time, keeping this game tied up. We've played so many great games against the Dodgers lately. This one's going down to the wire. And Bogaerts delivers again. Base hit in the 7th. Trying to break the tie. Here's Trey Turner, 2 down. Swings through the fastball, now behind 0-2. Cold strike 3, well below the knees, and it ends the inning. That ball was so low. Let's go bottom 7. Ethan Small comes into the game for Colorado, one of our better lefties. Starting off here against Tom Murphy, who is chasing 0-2. Got him out in front of the curveball. Quick 3-pitch strikeout for Small. They bring in Keibert Ruiz, and he can't touch the fastball on the outside corner, and he falls behind 0-2. Struck him out. Schaefer's gotta go get it. And the throw is in time. Ethan Small. 7 straight strikes to start the inning. Mookie Betts swings and misses. 0-2 to Betts. Struck him out. An immaculate inning for Ethan Small. What a frame. With 5 of those pitches not even thrown in the strike zone. However, well, you'll see soon. Top of the 8th inning. What? That's not even close and it's called a strike. Schaefer strikes out to Corey Knebel. Ryan Valade falls behind 0-2. He's gone looking. That's 6 pitches, 6 strikes for Knebel. He's on the same pace. Zach Veen coming up empty. 2 strikes away. That is at the feet, and it's called a strike. Clearly, there's something going on here. 0-2 to Zach Veen. An immaculate inning for Corey Knebel. There must have been some bug that occurred when I switched from the player-based game into just full team control. I went to quick manage, sim the next at-bat, and hoped that that bug would go away. And it did. But put an asterisk next to both of those immaculate innings, please. Well, before it was all strikes, and now everything's a ball. Lucas Sims walks Cody Bellinger. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. You're telling me he's played 4 games against us, and he's homered 4 times, 1 in each game. How do you pitch to this guy? 2-2. Inside. Full count to Vladdy. Fly down the right field line. Twisting foul. The battle continues. taken. Ball 4. I don't know how he took a couple of those. Fantastic at bat for Guerrero. Brings up Edwin Rios. Base hit right field. And waving the runner around third base. Nimmo's throw can't get Bellinger. And the Dodgers take the lead on Lucas Sims. We bring in Taylor Rogers, trying to keep it a one-run game. Conforto chases the slider. Behind 0-2. Got him swinging. One-run game. Got a score in the ninth. All these games are going to eventually crown a division champion, and each one matters. Alex Reyes, 24 of 29 saves on the season. Throwing gas to Brandon Nimmo, 2-2. On the ground, base hit center field. Nimmo reaches to lead off the ninth. Now you got all the power that's behind him. Josh Bell flied into center, and he's way underneath it. Bellinger camps under. One away. Now we get to Rafael Devers. Ooh, tough catching up to 98 on the inside corner. Missing away. Count gets evened up. Taken away, 3-2. Bogarts on deck. Inside, and Devers draws the walk. 2 on, 1 down. And here is the newest Rocky, Xander Bogaerts. And it gets past the catcher. Everybody's moving up. Second and third with 1 down. And they'll just load the bases with this situation. Bogaerts to first. Bases juiced. Here's David Geronimo. He's brought the average up in recent months. Geronimo comes up empty. At least trying to tie this game up. Ooh, fouled back the changeup. 2-2. A line drive right to Guerrero, and it's the second out of the inning. That's what you want, a good line drive swing. But it does not tie the game, and now it takes a hit or reaching somehow by Trey Turner. Right at second base, gathered in. Dodgers take game 1 in LA and cut the lead to 1 game in the NL West. Dodgers are 3-1 against us since acquiring Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and they are close to retaking first place. 13 hits and just 2 runs in this game for Colorado, and we have 2 more games to play against the Dodgers. For game 2, I started this game up and just let it play out, as opposed to a sim or a player lock game. I wanted to highlight these games in case there was a shift in the division. So here is game 2. Spencer Turnbull is starting now with the Dodgers. David Geronimo has been heating up lately, but he's struck out by Turnbull here in the second inning. Followed up by Trey Turner. 2-0 with 1 down, and it's a drive to right center field, and you know Trey can run. All the way to the wall, and Trey doesn't stop at second. Relay coming in, not in time. Safe at third. 4th triple of the year for Trey Turner. Here's Johnny Schaefer next. Flied, shallow center. Here comes Bellinger, and Trey's gonna test him. Throw to the plate. Safe! Trey Turner beats the tag on a very shallow sacrifice fly. 1-0 Rockies. Now it appears Zach Gallen has turned his season around, but I'll really believe it if he can continue that against the Dodgers. Into the shift here, cut off by Bell. Nice job by Gallen. 1 down here in the third. And with a runner on first, this is the pitcher, Turnbull. He bunts it over Josh Bell. How often does that happen? Because it's the first time I've ever seen it. He bunts for a hit, putting 2 on. It's Jesse Franklin. He must have just been called up or something. Franklin into right center field, dropped in for a hit. A run will score, and the game tied up. Safe at third, and Franklin wisely moves up to second. I'm usually worried about the big names on this team. They're going a little more unconventional this inning. Right back to Gallen, but he dropped it and tries to go home, and it's not in time. 2-1. What a frustrating inning. But you gotta limit the damage. Gallen did that in the third and gets a big swing and miss in the fourth inning, and Johnny Schaefer throws out Gavin Lux. 2 strikes now on Conforto. He'll chase that away for strike 3. Really good job by Gallen bouncing back. We'll go top 5. Turnbull versus Nimmo, and he gets the big breaking ball sent deep to left center, down at the warning track. Nimmo with a leadoff double. We get to Devers, 3-2, and he looks at strike 3. This high-scoring offense suddenly being quieted by the Dodger pitching. Bogarts to second, and we cannot tie this game. Another tightly contested, low-scoring game against the Dodgers. Bottom 5, runner on, and Gallen got him to go. Strike 3 on Asuaje as Gallen finishes off the 5th inning. He's on the hook right now for a loss, despite only allowing 1 hit. Dodgers into their bullpen as this gets past the third baseman, and Trey Turner reaches. The Dodgers bring in Corey Knebel. Runners at the corners now for Ryan Valade. And it hits him in the elbow, loading the bases once again for the Rockies. So Gallen's getting taken out, so we can bring in Brian Reynolds to pinch hit. 1-1, bases loaded. Fly ball. Deep to right field, deep enough for a tag, and that's what they'll have to settle for. 2 apiece here in the 6th, but a chance to take the lead. At the corners, here's Nimmo chasing for strike 3. And we go tied into the bottom of the 6th inning. Out of our bullpen with Ethan Small facing Bellinger. He struck him out. Small really developing into a fantastic reliever this season. Rio strikes out as well. He's not just eating up innings for us, he's doing it in style. Striking out the side, down goes Gavin Lux. He even pitches into the 7th. 1 on, Mookie Betts. That hits the inside. 0-2 from Small. Got him! And Johnny Schaefer gathers it in. Another strikeout for Ethan Small, and 6 outs for him. With the game still tied, the Dodgers turn things to Brusdar Graterol late. Top of the 9th. 3-0 to Rafael Devers, and Graterol cannot find a strike. Devers reaches, and here's David Geronimo. 0 for 2 with 2 walks. 2 down here in the 9th. It's a drive to left center field. Going back is Bellinger. At the wall, Geronimo puts the Rockies on top. With one of the biggest hits he's delivered in a long time. Number 14 for David Geronimo, and a 4-2 Rockies lead. Jumping all over that pitch. What a blast. And Taylor Rogers tasked with saving it here in Game 2. Leading off is Edwin Rios. And he's jammed on the first pitch. Into left for Geronimo. He secures it 1 down. Brings up Gavin Lux. Tapped up the line. Rogers. Tough play. Got it. 2 down. And it's all up to Gio Urshela. Rogers just a strike away. 2-2. Popped him up. Devers calls for it. Underneath it. And the Rockies have won Game 2 in LA, ensuring that when this series comes to an end, they'll still be in first place. Thought that was a great game. Love seeing David Geronimo be the hero in this one against a really good reliever. And we just quietly one-hit the Dodgers, by the way, and barely won. I really like getting some extra games that way. I don't do it often enough, but setting up those CPU games is nice as opposed to simulating all the time. Now, I simulated Game 3 because it wouldn't swing the division either way, and the Dodgers won it 3-2. Another close game, another series win for the Dodgers. Now, we stay on this West Coast road trip, and we lost 10-0 to the Angels. That kind of stood out. Mike Trout went yard a couple times. We couldn't wake up, but we win 2 of those games to take the series. 63-39. Let's go to July 30th, the day before the trade deadline. We still got to make a call on if we're going to add another reliever or a player of any kind. The Padres have taken a step back this year, and George Kirby is the starter for them in this game, facing Devers in the first as he's way in front of that fastball over the plate, and strikes out on a good changeup under the strike zone. It's Kirby versus Zach Gallen. He came up with 5 good innings against the Dodgers, but had to get pulled for a pinch hitter. Back against the Padres now, and he gets Bradley Zimmer with the 12-6 curveball in the first. And then it's Fernando Tatis Jr., and he taps it back to Gallen. A 1-2-3 inning. Good start. Xander Bogaerts has been successful in his first handful of games with the Rockies, hitting .315 on the year. That's one well hit to center field, but easy play relatively, just going straight back. We got Zach Veen making the start in the outfield today, getting jammed, and it drops in shallow left. Rockies have a couple on here in the top of the second. Ryan Valade trying to bring somebody home. 3-2. Kirby having trouble finding the zone, and it's tapped back to him. He'll cut that off and make the play. Couple left on there for the Rockies as we go bottom 2. 2 strikes on Manny Machado. Got him looking, and Manny's not happy about it. But a great pitch from Gallen there with the circle change. That one's gotten me a couple times. Tapped up the line. It stays fair, and Gallen makes the play. Couple of zeros thrown up by both pitchers as we go top 3. Top of the order, Brandon Nimmo. And a drive to right field and deep. Brandon Nimmo gets the scoring started. It's a solo home run. How many leadoff home runs and leadoff doubles has he supplied in this series? I remember when it was just us trying to go and get somebody that could reach base consistently. Nimmo has exceeded all expectations for me. 1-0, and now ranging over into the gap as Nimmo makes the catch. Next, it's Bradley Zimmer here, bottom 4, and this one's given a ride. Well hit to deep right, off the wall as Nimmo can't make the catch. And all the way to third goes Zimmer. Nimmo is a bit limited in the outfield, and he doesn't have the range that a lot of younger outfielders have. He's not winning a Gold Glove this year. Tatis, a rocket to third base. Zimmer stays put. Scooped by Bell. 2 away. Manny Machado. Tapped it to short. All Bogaerts. Got him. 2 big outs there with a runner at third base. Nicely done. Top 5. Here's Josh Bell going to left center field. Been a quiet episode for him, but enough range to get after that one. Gallen bottom 5 facing Jose Azocar, making his MLB debut. And he's jammed into foul territory as Bell will make the play there. We are through 5. It's still 1-0 Rockies. Devers swings and misses on a changeup that missed high. Xander Bogaerts waving at a changeup low. Kirby dealing 2-2. On the corner for strike 3. What a pitch. Number 6 on the day for Kirby. That was impressive. Bottom 6. Gallen trying to match him. Pitching to George Kirby. And he can't find the zone. A walk brings the top of the order back up. Here is Ha-Sung Kim. And it's grounded to Devers. Out at second and a double play. Gallen with some brilliant pitching as soon as anybody reaches base. Kirby still in the 7th as Reynolds goes the other way, and it's right at the left fielder. With 2 down, here is Ryan Valade. Well hit left field, and the same story. Hitting it right at somebody. Still a 1-0 game. Gallen in for the 7th. Tatis fouls one, and it's popped up. And it's secured by Valade. Gallen at just 73 pitches as Machado's out in front. How about the quick work of Gallen today? 0-2, got Machado looking. Most pitches in an inning for Zach Gallen is 18. 2 down, here is Mazara, and that's struck to right center field. Well hit. And Mazara makes the turn on to second base. A 2-out double. Padres trying to tie things up. Gallen stays in and strikes out Eric Hosmer to end the 7th. What a great day of pitching for Gallen, and a rare pitcher's duel for us this season. Both Kirby and Gallen really had outstanding days. 3 hits allowed by Gallen, 2 for Kirby. Both are done after 7 innings. Michael Givens, the former Rocky, out of the bullpen, strikes out Rafael Devers. Nasty changeup. We bring out Lucas Sims. ERA is up to 1.7. That's still pretty good. Luis Campusano. Base hit center field to lead off the 8th. Padres just need 1. Here is the debut. Continuing for Jose Azocar. 2 strikes. Looks at 1 high. Good take. 3-2 from Sims. He struck him out. Didn't hit his spot, but still untouchable. 1 down. Off the bench, Robert Hassel. And down goes Hassel on strikes. Lucas Sims looking for that final out. And it's popped up by Ha-Sung Kim. Valade to the outfield to make the catch. It stays 1-0 into the 9th. Johnny Schaefer, can we get some insurance? Strike at the knees from Michael Baez. 2-2. Fantastic pitching. Nails the inside corner. Strike 3 looking. We end up going bottom 9. 1-0. And here's Taylor Rogers. 26 of 32 on the season. He's got to face the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Bradley Zimmer tapped to second base. Valade makes the play. 1 down. Now you got to face Fernando Tatis Jr. On the ground and through into right field. Tatis with the base hit, representing the tying run. Next you got Manny Machado. Couple strikeouts for him on the day. There goes Tatis. Schaefer's throw. Got him at second. He threw him out. What a job by Johnny Schaefer to throw out one of the best base stealers in the game. You knew he was going to go. But Johnny Schaefer is truly the total package behind the plate. 2 down, it's all on Manny. On the ground, knocked down by Bell. Can he get there? Safe at first, Machado extends the game. Nomar Mazara. Strike over the middle. Strike on the outside corner. 0-2 quickly. Struck him out, and the Rockies win it 1-0. What a fantastic pitcher's duel. It was Brandon Nimmo who supplied the only scored run of the day on his solo home run. San Diego shut down by Gallen, Sims, and Rogers. That was pretty fun. Kirby had good stuff. He was throwing a good changeup in this game, and we just couldn't really get comfortable. Lucky we hit one far. And I thought that Zach Gallen had an outstanding day, and it really seems like he's a different pitcher than where he was at the start of the year. 7 innings today, 3 hits, 5 strikeouts. Seemed like all of those were against Manny Machado. But that's going to take us into the trade deadline, and we have to make a decision. Is it worth it for us to go and get maybe one reliever because Scott Oberg looks like the one weak link in that bullpen? But you also have the option of filling that internally And there is Tony Losey, who has some major league experience, is having a very good season, and I think would be a pretty good candidate to join. Now, we can obviously add him when rosters expand as well. Do you still consider a trade? When I look at veterans, I'm intrigued with Gregory Soto. We'd be getting another lefty who's had an elite season. He was an all-star, but the Cubs do want something good for him. What are we willing to give up? And should we give up much after the big trade to go and get Bogaerts? What do you think? Let me know down below in the comments. We also have a chance to at least look at some of the contract demands for players who have deals ending at the end of the year. Josh Bell is going to want something smaller than what he's on now, it seems, but he's still going to be very highly paid. And Lucas Sims, who's bounced back from last year's struggles, is looking to cash in. He wants at least $10 million a year and will likely get more. What a year, and what a difference a year can make for his market. Brian Reynolds, he wants around 10 a year depending on the contract length. And Xander Bogaerts, between 17 and 22 kind of seems to be reasonable there depending on the number of years. But ultimately, I feel like all of these players and their markets are at their peak, so why offer a contract now? We got a couple months to go on the season. Won't play the Dodgers for a while, but gotta keep on winning. Do we make a move between now and our next game, or do we take the team we have and try to continue our run? That is the question for next episode. Thank you all for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave your thoughts down below. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for all the support in this series, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.